Hello everyone and welcome to the BPL Jolly Jingle Holiday Show. In a year that's been filled with ups and downs, uncertainties and changes, we just wanted to bring some light to your life with a fun show that informs you, gets you in the holiday spirit, and of course, ends with a raffle giveaway. I'm Ianthea Ferguson, your host, and while I know you're excited to get to the giveaway part, let's just check out some holiday greetings from some members of our team.
As we close out the 2020 year, we take time to reflect on the many things that we have been through this year. We first of all give thanks to Almighty God, and we're thankful for this season that we have been able to survive given the pandemic that not only this country but the world has seen. And so that is certainly the best gift that we all can come to enjoy, which is life. We also give thanks to the employees of Ours Power and Light for the many things that they would have suffered through this year, for the many changes as we had to shift not only work schedule, work hours, but also asking them to do things that we would have never done before. And then we look to our customers as we ask them to be patient with us as we take a journey, not only to improve reliability in our supply of service, but also in the reduction of costs in their power bills. And so there are many things we are thankful for as we close out this year. As we look to 2021, there are great things on the horizon, and we have much that we anticipate as we look to improve in our customer service to our customers, as we look to new and better ways to communicate with our customers and for our customers to communicate and interact with us, as we continue to work on additional improvements in reliability and lower costs to our consumers by improving our overall network throughout the Bahamas, and also as we look at the end of it all to better quality of service so that our customers at the end of the day have the best customer experience. Just say thanks to not only our employees but also to our customers for your endurance, and we look forward to a prosperous 2021.
Merry Christmas from the Finance Department.
And happy holidays to you as well. We'll now toss it to a quick chat from BPL Chairman Dr. Donovan Moxey, who's going to give us a quick recap of what a year 2020 has been for the company. Dr. Moxey, thank you so much for being here and welcome to the Jolly Jingle Holiday Show. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here. Appreciate it.
Well, happy holidays to you and yours, and I hope the Christmas season is treating you well. So I just have a quick question, a couple of questions for you. This pandemic has been a tough year on all of us, right? What measures did BPL put in place to keep employees and customers safe this year?
Yes, the pandemic did catch us off guard. And so what it did for us is that we obviously had to consider the safety of our customers as well as our employees. And so when it came to the customers, what we wanted to do was make sure that there were multiple options to pay. And so what we did was we really put emphasis on our electronic payment options for our customers. That's including paying online at BPL, paying with some of our third-party providers. So that was extremely important for us to make sure the customers had options. For those customers that did come to our physical location, what we did was we practiced physical distancing. And so we set up tents outside of the various areas. We made sure everybody was separated appropriately so that we had a safe environment. When it came to our employees, recognizing that they're very, very valuable to us, we essentially changed work schedules, so we allowed people to work on shift systems. We also practiced social distancing within the office as well to make sure that we didn't have a whole lot of persons in one area at the same time. And so for us, safety was paramount. It took us a while to get used to the new shift and how we would interact with our customers as well as work within our work environment. But over time, we got pretty good at it.
Right. And I mean, there's been back-to-back years of challenges for the country. 2019 was also a very rough year with Hurricane Dorian and for BPL. How did the executive management work toward providing solutions to the main issues that you would have brought over from 2019 into this year?
Yeah, definitely. 2019 was definitely a struggle for us, especially when it came to the experiences we had with load shedding in the summer of 2019. And so recognizing that was an issue, we obviously had in plans and in the works the building of Station A. And so Station A came on board in December of 2019, and we knew going into the summer of 2020 that we would have enough generation that's reliable and new and efficient, so that 2019 would not be a repeat of the 2020 rather wouldn't be a repeat of 2019 rather. And so when you look at Hurricane Dorian that occurred in September, that was really a devastating blow for Abaco in the Bahamas. And so what that required us to do was essentially rebuild the entire Abaco network, if you will. And we've been working on that since September of last year. We've made significant progress. And some of the more challenging aspects of that redevelopment really lies within our transmission system. And so we're building in now a very, very hurricane hardy transmission line all the way across the entire island. And so we're hoping to have that finished sometime next year. So that's really been a challenge for us. But our team have really come together, and we've really gone ahead and put our best foot forward. We also relied on our supports from Carolac, and so they came in and they helped us very, very well as well. So we came together as a team. And so when you have these sorts of issues where you didn't expect COVID, we didn't expect Dorian, it really gave us an opportunity to truly work together as a team. And I think we've come out better for it.
Okay, and with the 2 years being the way they are, 2019 and 2020, it seems that you still had some bright spots. So what are some of your highlights of 2020?
Yes, great. So really the first for us was really getting Station A online and really getting the generation solidified. And then the other thing that we really looked at was how do we stabilize costs for our consumers? And so the thing that we were able to do this past year was really execute the very first hedging transaction in the history of the company. And what that did is that took our fuel cost from around 19.5 cents about a year ago down to 10.5 cents. And so that now brought in the era of price stability within BPL. And so that's something that we think is a huge accomplishment. That's something that really is one of those significant planks in our strategy. The other thing that last year allowed us to do was really have the very first year, which we call a baseline year of our strategic plan for the organization. And so when we came in as a board, we recognized that we needed to set BPL on a path for stability, a path for viability for the future. And so a strategic plan was very important there. And so we had our first year of executing those goals and objectives, and we actually set our baseline targets with that first year as well.
And everyone is just waiting for 2020 to be over and done with. What are you most looking forward to in 2021?
Well, in 2021, for us, one of the biggest goals that we have is really closing the rate reduction bond funding in early 2021. Once that's done, then we will have the funds necessary in order to really execute our strategic plan. We have a number of capital projects in the works that have essentially been on hold for the last year. And so what we want to be able to do is be able to begin executing against those projects. And we know when it comes to customer service, when it comes to improvement in our transmission and distribution network, when it comes to really building capacity among our workers, we'll now be able to execute those programs. So we're very, very excited about those possibilities. And also, too, we're still in the midst of negotiating the gas power deal with Shell North America. And so we're really working hard to bring that to a conclusion moving forward as well in 2021.
Alrighty, and just one final question. How is your family staying safe this holiday season? And any tips you possibly want to share for BPL customers?
Yeah, we're doing great. So for my family, we've been really blessed. We've had no one who's had been affected directly by COVID-19. So for me, learning from the protocols we put into BPL in terms of our social distancing and everything we need to stay safe, those are things that obviously I've brought to my family as well. And so for us, we've been safe and very, very thankful about that as well. And so what I would like to say to the general public is that we appreciate you. We recognize that customers are our number one priority here at BPL. And so we're doing everything we can to continue to serve the customers. What we've done is we've now brought in price stability when it comes to the fuel charge. And so we're asking all of our customers to, yes, while you're having fun with your families over the holidays, just keep in mind of energy conservation, because you now have the power in your hands to control the cost of your electricity, given what we've done so far in the last year. So again, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a safe holiday season.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Moxie. Happy holidays to you and your family as well, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's the holiday season, so that means candles are burning and Christmas trees are lighting up. Here are some safety tips to keep you and your family safe this holiday season. Remember to always turn off decorative holiday lights before going to bed or leaving home. A timer can help make sure this happens. Also, take care not to overload extension cords or outlets. Electric overloads can cause shocks and start fires. Ensure that fresh cut trees as well as artificial ones are placed away from heat sources such as radiators and televisions, and water a fresh cut tree frequently. During the holiday season, your home may see increased traffic, including children and pets. Make sure all electric cords are out of high traffic pathways and areas. Do not run cords through doorways or hide them under rugs or carpets. Do not let children or pets play with light strands or electrical decorations. The kitchen can be one of the busiest rooms in the house with cooking and baking of holiday treats. Here are some tips to remember when working in the kitchen. Stay focused and attentive to baking, brewing, and simmering foods. Keep cooking areas clean and clear of grease. Do not leave combustible items such as towels or pot holders near the stovetop. Never plug more than one high wattage appliance into a single outlet. Always have a working fire extinguisher on hand and know how to operate it. Please drive safely this holiday season. If you get into an accident with a utility pole, the safest place is almost always in the vehicle. A downed line does not need to be sparking to be energized. Always assume all low and downed lines are energized and dangerous. Call 302-1580 or 1581 to notify BPL immediately. Well, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time now for our Jolly Jingle raffle giveaway. Our winner will walk away with $250 in BPL bonus bucks. That's a gift I could actually use. Let's see who our winner is. Well, that does it for today's show. Thank you so much for tuning in to the BPL Jolly Jingle Holiday Show. Congratulations to our winner, you guys, and remember to stay safe. Happy holidays.